Now let's get to Travis Bazzana, guys, because the Guardians' top prospect is going to miss a significant amount of time. This topic, though, is brought to us by Buckeye State Credit Union. If you're unfamiliar with them, let me introduce you to the financial friend you didn't know you needed until right now. Buckeye State Credit Union is a local brand offering a wide range of products from checking accounts to home equity lines of credit and auto loans. They have some of the lowest rates around and are committed to serving Northeast Ohio. The Cleveland location, that's in Shaker Heights, but they have 5 other brick and mortar stores across the state. Buckeye State Credit Union is here to help make your life easier. They make banking more convenient, always putting the customer first, so you leave feeling cared for, valued, and respected. Connect, simplify, and adapt. Those are the core values that make Buckeye State Credit Union the right choice for you. For more information, head to buckeyecu.org. Buckeye State Credit Union, your money simplified. So, guys, the Guardians got the unfortunate news that Travis Bazzana is going to miss 8 to 10 weeks with an oblique injury he suffered earlier last week. He's just the latest of top Guardians prospects to find his way to the injured list. And, Bull, he was having an up-and-down season with the RubberDucks in Akron. What does this injury mean for his future when he makes it to the pros, to the Guardians? Does this end his season? Give us a little insight on how to do this oblique injury.
It doesn't. I mean, for his long-term future, it doesn't really change anything. But he's not going to play in the major leagues this year. That's out the window. I mean, he'll be back in probably August, and he's going to be rusty because he wouldn't have played for 3 months. And so they're not going to call him. They're not going to just call him up in September. I'd be shocked. We used to see more of that in the big leagues. Top prospects coming up for a cup of coffee in September. But that's not how the Guardians operate, especially these days. So if you want to get pissed that the Guardians are not calling up their top prospects, this will piss you off more. We're probably not going to see him till at least May of next year in the major leagues. He's not going to make any progress this year. As you said, he was not happy. He was playing, well at Double-A, but not killing it where they had to move him up to Triple-A or had to call him up to the majors. So it obviously sets him back half a season. And for the Guardians, they're going to slow play it like they do with a lot of these young guys. And so I don't think we'll see him in the big leagues now, I would guess, till May of next year. And that's if he gets off to a great start next year. I mean, I guess it's possible he could be up here in September, and it's possible he could be up here to start the season next year. But if I had to bet right now, I'd say neither of those things happens. I thought he'd definitely be in the big leagues at some point this year, but that's out the window. And an oblique injury for a baseball player is terrible. Because when you swing,
it's all torso movement.
Yeah.
I mean, the swing, the throw, everything.
Everything, you use your obliques for everything in baseball.
100%.
I mean, I think some people think like, oh, you're just using your arms to swing. No,
that's where you get a lot of power from your core.
Yes, 100%. And so, 8 to 10 is an estimate. And what's he going to? That gets us to like August. I mean, what's he going to be like then? I mean, he wasn't on the verge of a promotion anyway. So I'll be shocked if we see him before May or June of next year. I know it's disappointing for a lot of fans because you see in Caglione, who was a top 10 pick last year, is killing it. They promoted him to Triple-A. He got a couple of hits in his first game in Triple-A, and he might be in the big leagues with Kansas City before the end of this year.
Is Travis Bazzana going to start in Double-A next year, or you think he's start in Triple-A?
Probably start in Triple-A, I would assume, next year. But I guess it depends what he does when he comes back. If he plays, I could see him being in Triple-A before the end of this season still, even with his injury.
Okay.
If he comes back and he's playing well in Double-A, they might put him in Triple-A by the end of the year. But, the minor league season ends earlier than the major league season. So the minor league regular season ends I think the second week or around September 10th, something like that, as opposed to, in the majors you go to the end of September or the first couple of days of October. So now, if the team makes the playoffs, I don't know where Columbus or Akron are in standings.
Well, I tell you what, if he makes it back and he goes to Columbus, and my boy John Kinsey continues to struggle and he go back down to man, I'm getting season tickets for the rest of the season because I can't miss that.
John Kinsey might be in AAA by today. Have you heard?
Did you
are
see
the Guardians actually playing today?
We'll find out.
They got the game suspended on Monday.
It's 2-1.
Yesterday, the suspended game and the regular game both got rained out. And I saw it was supposed to rain. They're supposed to again try to play the suspended game and then play another game today, but there was supposed to be rain in Minnesota again today. Lane Thomas has got to be just about ready to come off the IL. He'll probably come off the IL in the next 2 days.
Did I see David Fry batting in Double-A?
I don't know where he is, but he's starting a rehab assignment, yes. I can't remember where. Is he in Akron, David Fry? I don't remember where they put him in his rehab assignment.
I think I seen
but
it.
But he'll
on
be
Twitter
back.
yesterday.
He'll be back by the middle of June.
How you think that's going to affect?
Yeah, he's at Akron, by the way.
He's at Akron.
How you think that's going to affect the lineup with Carlos Santana and Kyle Manzardo?
You got to still play Bazana every day. So
no.
Manzardo, not
Manzardo.
I'm about to say Bazana. Yeah,
you still got to play Manzardo every day. They might sit Manzardo against a real tough lefty. I wouldn't do it. They've done it occasionally. He's actually hit better against lefties this year than righties. So I'd play him every day, and I would consider moving on from Carlos Santana. I don't think they're going to do that, but when Fry's ready to come back, he can only DH. That's it. So, if he's going to play, you got to put Manzardo at first base. I mean, Santana's 39. He's hitting for no power. His OPS stinks because he has no slug. He got no extra base hits, or very few. So I think if Santana continues to do nothing for the next 3 weeks while Fry is rehabbing, I would probably DFA Carlos Santana. I'd move on from him. I don't know that they're going to do it, but that's what I would do. I'd send John Kenzie down with Lane Thomas. I would have called up C.J. Kafis already. He was one of their top prospects. He killed it in Double-A. They promoted him to Triple-A. He's been great there in Columbus. He should be up here. I'd get rid of Brennan. I'd option Brennan. I'd option John Kenzie. I'd activate Lane Thomas. I'd call up Kafis, and then when Fry comes back, I'd DFA Carlos Santana.
Juan Brito?
Juan Brito's still coming back from injury. I don't know what's Juan Brito's status right now.
I'll look up Brito in 1 sec, but with the Bazana news, and I understand a lot of this is completely out of anyone's hands. Unfortunate, an oblique injury. He hurt it on a swing. Yeah. So just a freak incident, but DeLauder has dealt with injuries the entire time he's been here. Yeah. Valera apparently can never be healthy. We've heard his name for 4 years now. I mean, he's
kind of off the radar list.
That when we started the show, he was the one we all wanted to see. Yeah. Bazana now with an oblique. It just seems like all the Guardians' top hitting prospects, for one reason or another, and once again, to no one's fault of their own, seem to undergo these kind of
there's been a lot of
these injuries that prohibit us from getting a chance to see what they really got.
Kafis has been healthy. Let's go. We're getting no production out of right field.
Who'd you want to look up? Juan Brito?
Juan Brito. I know he was dealing with an injury too. I don't know if he's back yet. I can't remember, but I think he's still on the shelf. Because I can't remember what his injury was, but he's out for a while. Yeah. He's a thumb injury. He hurt it on a slide. Yeah. He's out 8 to 12 weeks, and that happened mid-April. So.
Yeah. So. What a thumb. Can we bring up Aaron the Bull?